let's just do that. Fuck me, what do I know? True story. We're driving through the countryside there in this truck. He had another new truck, you know. Driving along, and Cork says, Jeff, when you shit, does your shit sink to the bottom of the bowl, or does it float? I said, Cork, what are you talking about? And Cork goes, well, don't you look at your shit after you shit? I said, no. He said, well, Jeff, even a dog looks at its shit. Did you ever see a dog when it shits, Jeff? It turns around and looks at its shit. It smells its shit. I said, Cork, I'm not a fucking dog. I'm not interested in looking at my shit. I got shit to do. Cork didn't laugh at that. He just plowed right fucking ahead. Well, you ought to look at your shit. It'll tell whether you're healthy or not. Because of this man today, one of my mentors, one of my teachers, whenever I shit now, I look in the bowl and I go, fuck you, Cork Proctor. Now we got to get up here and say something, you know. Cork has this book, My Mind is an Open Mouth, which could have been called, And Then I Fucked. I suggest you read this book, you'll feel better about yourself. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a comedian, and I used to watch all the comics. And I read about Peter Anthony in The Last Laugh, and I was so happy to finally meet him. And of course, Sammy Shore, God bless his heart. Sammy, who was an inspiration to so many of us, and the other guys here. And Jerry, who I was lucky to meet, and Bob, who I became, and Kenny Bob, who I've heard so much about. You're a magician, Fielding, you don't count. So, no, we love Fielding, but I'm just tricking the comedy. And I would read Variety, and I would read about Cork Proctor. And I was so dazzled by Cork and his energy and his charisma and how funny, spontaneously funny. And Joe Delaney, do you remember Joe Delaney? I love Joe Delaney very much. And Joe, one day I said to him, I said, Joe, why was Cork never a big star? He's got it all. And Joe looked at me and said, because Cork always put a big pair of tits in front of everything he did. Joe, you're right. There's a pair right over there if you want to take them. And they can drop all they want. I still like them, I want to tell you. Doctor, today is your birthday, my friend. And you've been very good to me in my career. I thank you. And if I call you my show business father, I couldn't be prouder than if you were.